To niche or not to niche? That is the question. Hello and welcome. My name is Emma. I'm a freelance copywriter, and today I'm going to be going into whether or not you should commit to a writing niche or allow yourself to be free and easy, which one is going to give you the most job satisfaction, which one is going to give you the most revenue, and which one is potentially better for you. It can be really hard to figure out what is going to work best and what you should do because there are a lot of conflicting opinions, and I've seen this polarize people online. So I'm going to dig into it as an experienced freelancer and tell you what's worked for me, what I've seen work for others, and perhaps help you weigh up the pros and cons of the decision so that you can go forth with wisdom. Before we get started, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I would really love to have you on board as part of my copy cult. Committing to a niche, the benefits of doing so. So when you commit to a writing niche, you are basically advertising yourself as a specialist in a certain area, whether that be HR writing, product page writing, white paper writing, you are a fashion and lifestyle blogger, you are a mental health writer, whatever that may be, you are narrowing down your writing skills into one perfect selling point. Now, as far as I can tell, there are 3 really wicked badass benefits. The first is that you're able to market yourself really fucking well. The second is that you are able to attract more of the clients that you would like to work with. And it's a kind of self-perpetuating situation where you get more upon more because you gain a lot of kudos in that one specific area, and then you become known as an expert. And the third is that you get more of the jobs that you specifically like to do. So let's dig into this a bit more, shall we? Super effective marketing. When you have committed to a niche, you have done yourself a really huge marketing favor because first and foremost, you're able to target the specific keywords that you know your target customer is searching for. So you're able to fill your freelance website and LinkedIn page and Twitter profile, Facebook, whatever the crap you use. You're able to load that with really super effective keywords so whoever's searching for you can find you really easily. The second is that you're able to target your customer where you know they hang out. So whether that's with marketing that you're sending out or paying for on Google, or even in your cold pitching, you're able to specifically go after just exactly the customer that you know you are after. Your marketing is also going to be really bomb-ass because you're able to position yourself as the expert in that specific field. So if you can see that somebody is shouting around on LinkedIn, oh, I really need a tech HR writer, does anyone know anyone? You can say, oh my god, I'm a tech HR writer, look at my website and all these portfolio examples. I've got experience with this client, this client, this client. I'm the perfect fit for this role. And oh my days, yes you are, because that's your exact niche. You rise above every other copywriter that's pitching for that work because you are the perfect fit. It fits exactly with your niche. So you're cutting through the competition and snagging the client. So really, if you're just starting out and you're a copywriter with a really strong, clear, defined niche, it makes writing your website really easy, it makes targeting keywords really easy, refining your portfolio really easy, and pitching and winning work really freaking easy because you effectively have decided, just narrowed it right down to a granular level, exactly what you do. And that kind of takes a lot of the guesswork out of getting more clients and getting more work. So I mentioned a little bit earlier about your portfolio, and when you have a speciality, obviously it perpetuates and you get more of the same type of job. So very quickly, your professional portfolio is going to fill out with awesome examples of your skills in that niche area. Now, one of my clients is a recruitment company, so I do know that when it comes to hiring contract, interim and temporary professionals, businesses love to get niche skills on board. They are specifically looking for the skills that they do not have in-house, and they are targeting freelance professionals with those niche skills. And the aim of the game here is that they bring you in, you help to upskill the rest of the team and help them plow through with a project using skills only you have, and then you can kind of float off and do other things. So you become very valuable and increase your job prospects when you are able to effectively market the fact you've got skills not everybody else has. And then obviously the more of these jobs you have, the more you're getting to work on stuff that you specifically know you love to do. If you know that writing product pages is your jam, the more of that you put out, the more of that you get back in. So you get to work on the stuff you know that you love all the freaking time, and there's nothing better than that. It's why we go freelance, so that we can do whatever the fuck we like all the time, and now it's within your control. So own it, market yourself as that, and smash the granny out of it, basically. So before I move on to the benefits of not having a niche, let's just quickly touch on how to actually know what your niche is. If you're already sold on the concept based on what I've just said 2 minutes ago, you're probably thinking, fuck, I need to get me a niche ASAP. What the fuck is it? Well, there are a couple of ways that you can determine what your niche is. Now, I took a seminar on this at CopyCon last year. Please forgive me if it was you that ran the course. I can't remember your name. And I remember coming out of it feeling really enlightened, because my actual niche is not at all what I want to be doing. So I've chosen to ignore it. So the first route is to look at where you've come from in your career. Have you done a lot of specific type of work on your road to freelance writing? Because maybe that's your niche. It's kind of obvious. You've already done all of the work. You've got plenty of examples to draw from. You've already got the skills and expertise in place. So maybe if you've come from a business where all you do is write marketing emails, perhaps that's your niche. Simple as. The second is to look at your current client base. If you've been freelancing for a while but haven't committed to a certain niche, look at your customers, look at the ones that bring in the most revenue and that seem to come back time and time again. Are they all a specific type of customer? Because if they are, maybe that's where your strong points lie, and maybe that's your niche. The final way to decide is, what kind of jobs do you like? What kind of clients do you like? What really gets you excited about a job? Because ideally you want more work like that, right? So commit to that niche. Pull out all the examples in your portfolio that support this, and all the skills you have that support this, and start using it to market yourself. So arguments for remaining niche free, nicheless, unnicheable. The first is that as copywriters, the majority, I always say this, but I mean, you might not find it's true, I don't know, leave a comment below and shout out, but I think that as a freelancer, your value lies in the ability to be versatile, whether that's tone of voice or in your ability. Someone needs to be able to call you up and be like, hey bitch, I need this written, do you do it? And you need to be able to say, yeah, I do actually, let's work together. So when you niche down, you're kind of cutting off other job opportunities because you don't do that. And a lot of people like to be versatile. They like to be able to lend their hand to a lot of different type of jobs. They don't want to be limited. They want to work on whatever the fuck they want to work on. They're excited to see what new opportunity is going to come through the door, and they want to be able to grab that with both hands when she does. So niching down prevents you from having your creative freedom. If you have a diverse skill set and you have come from a place where you've had to learn a lot of different types of copywriting, why not capitalize on that and go into a business and take all the copy jobs and make yourself really indispensable? Often when you niche down, you're not able to do that. So you can be really, really handy and useful and potentially more valuable the more skills you have and the less of a niche offering you give yourself. And similarly, much the same as committing to a niche, if you decide to be free, you get more of the jobs that you like. If you like to work on everything, you're still winning because you're getting to work on what you like because you like everything. Do you get me? Because babe, you know, you're a free spirit. Do whatever the fuck you want. So let's wrap this up, shall we? Do you earn more money and get more creative enjoyment from being a niche writer or an unniched writer? Well, babe, that is totally up to you, because the whole point of being freelance is to be free. So there's a couple of questions that you need to ask yourself before you make the decision. What type of work do you enjoy? Do you enjoy everything? Or do you enjoy one specific type of work? Might be that you need to be in the business for a little while to figure out which type of clients you prefer and which you don't. That's what happened with me. I started out not being niche, and over the years of working with a ton of different clients, I figured out who my favourites are and what I love best when I'm working, and gradually kind of worked my way towards that specific industry. So perhaps you need a little bit of time. Either way, try and ask yourself which clients and which jobs you prefer. Are you already attracting a certain demographic? Have you noticed that specific clients are always approaching you because they've seen your portfolio or they've seen your marketing and they've thought, you know, this person is just exactly what I need? Because perhaps your clients have decided your niche for you. You're already attracting your ideal client, so you may as well start marketing yourself with keywords and cold pitches to attract more of the same, because you've already gathered momentum on that path already. The final one is whether or not you're struggling to gain traction or market yourself. If you are, you might find it better to commit to a niche and really use that to ramp up your optimization of your website and your LinkedIn and your marketing, because you're able to really target people more effectively if you have that niche. So maybe pick a niche based on your skills and based on your portfolio and based on your preferences, and just go for it and see what happens. At the end of the day, the choice is entirely yours. I don't think I've noticed a specific difference either way as to whether or not having a niche makes a difference. I personally find it a lot easier now, but I didn't used to have a niche and I still got plenty of work. So I guess it's really up to you. If you've got any questions about today's video, you can pop a comment below or find me on Twitter at @EJCownley, and I'll happily chat with you there. Until then, I'll see you back here, same time, same place in 2 weeks for more Kiss My A's. Take care. Peace out.